Hello, Dr. Pedler and my classmates. I am currently away at Davidson College playing Davidson Wildcats, and my group, I couldn't be here with them tonight to present, so I'm presenting to you right now, and I'm in the game right now as my group is going, and we're currently beating Davidson right now. So wish me the best of luck, and I'm gonna tell y'all about our MVP program that me and Kyle came up with. So our MVP program is called the Male Victims Program, and the program, we came up with the program and we wanted to get guys who are victims from the age of 16 to 25. And we wanted to give them a chance to start a new life and just start fresh from their domestic violence relationships. And we wanted to give them just a new slate, and we wanted to educate them about, you know, domestic violence, and just get them educated and get them to learn about domestic violence. So if they ever run across another domestic violence relationship, they wouldn't necessarily stay in that relationship. So me and Kai came up with the MVP program, and we came up with some other things about our hours of our program. Now, our hours are, our main office is from 8 o'clock a.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. And we also have a cell phone where a victim could reach us, and it's 1-800-MVP-HELP. And we also have a hotline for after hours, because if our main office is closed, you can call the after hours, and that after hours basically is an additional hours for our service, and it's open 24/7, and it's also open for shelter and food and etc. Anything that our male victims need for anything. So they can call this number 1-800-687-4357. And we also give transportation. And we give tokens for transportation. So the tokens work. The tokens work like this. If guys are coming to our program every day, and there's other things that I'm gonna talk about, and it's gonna lead into the tokens. But if the guys come to the programs, if they come to the mandated programs that we have, and they do very good in the mandated programs, they would get tokens, and them tokens will lead to the transportation hours and the buses, so they can use tokens for the transportation. That's our hours for our MVP. On the MVP staff, we will have a lot of people on our MVP staff. We have a lot of mentors. We have a lot of educators, and we have a lot of mentors, because guys need the male victims need people to look up to because of their abusive relationship with other guys or men. So the mentors will basically be people who have either went through that, or people who we looked at and they have a degree and they're just qualified for the job. Our educators will also be people who are qualified for that job with their degree, and they are very educated about the MVP program and male domestic violence. We have social workers, we have counselors, we also have financial staff. So our financial staff is people who work with the tokens and who gives money to the male victims if they need any type of money, or any type of situation that they in, our financial staff will help them with anything of that. Any other person willing to help these male victims will also be there. For example, say if I have some of my teammates to come in and they talk about if they have been in an abusive relationship. So some of them could come in and talk to the male victims about being abused. And then we have our financials. The male victim program is a non-profit program. We take donations, and we basically do a lot of fundraisers through the community. We get out and we go and raise money for these male victims who have been abused, and we take donations. So a lot of people come to our program and give us a lot of money for these male victims, and we fight hard for these male victims. So that's pretty much about our finances. And the activities, the male victims will have to go through this in our program. They will have to go through a therapy session that's twice a week, one individual, one group, a team building course. They would have to they would have to write a daily journal entry about their past, and with getting them to write a daily journal entry, it's basically telling them to like write their thoughts down and write their problems down, because when people write, they get a lot of emotion out of it. So when they write, we tell them to write as much as they can, and then we get them to ball it up and we go and throw it out. And that's basically telling them, hey, let's throw this abusive relationship out. You wrote about it, so let's get away with it. Throw it out. The daily DV education classes, domestic violence classes, they would have to take that daily because they need to be educated, and that's part of what I told you when I first started this slide. They would have to take classes. Any other thing is optional, you know. But our main activities are up here: therapy session twice a week, one individual, one group, and that's pretty much our activities of the male victims of domestic violence.